Hello everyone, excuse me, Fluffy here, back with a sort of kind of mukbang. Let's get down to what I have. I just threw something together. I had something planned for earlier today. Of course, it's 3:59 in the morning on the 22nd, which is what, Wednesday? Let's see. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Tuesday is technically Tuesday the 22nd. So Monday, I was prepping something, and I'll fixing to tell you why. But anyway, I couldn't finish making what I was going to make. So instead of doing it tonight, I planned when I get up today, because after this I'm going to try to lay down. I'll get up and prepare what I was going to make yesterday. But I mean, it's not going to be anything spectacular, but I just had my heart set on making it. So what I have today is just some regular old Lay's barbecue potato chips, nothing special. Then I have, it's gonna be gross, y'all, Spam out of the can. I didn't even bother to heat it up. I didn't bother to fry it or anything. Tomato wedges and celery, because I love celery. My daughter turned me on to roasted celery, but I didn't have time to roast it. So all of this stuff, you know what it looks like, but I'll give you a close-up anyway. Just salt and pepper on the tomatoes. So I'm going to tell you what happened, and part of why I've been I hadn't planned on going this long without filming. It wasn't about me this time. I mean, I have the regular aches and pains. Pain in my hip is still not gone. And due to what I'm about to tell you, I had to take a narcotic today, and it's okay, so I can have a handle on it and keep moving. But for the last couple of months, you know, the wife's been under the weather, and there have been different things that have been causing it. But here for the last month and a half or so, she had been complaining about, well, let me start off with this. I don't know how to start the story. Anyway, she'd been complaining about neck pain, shoulder pain, and then she said every now and again she'd have pain shooting through her heart. So she kind of, you know, blew it off and went on. And then, remember the last time, I think I did the breakfast mukbang again, or I had one of the mukbangs recently. I did it twice, that she had to go to the pain clinic to get her shot for her back. Well, when she was there, they don't let me back there anymore. New building, new offices. So when she comes out, she says, the doctor talked to me about my heart rate. And I'm like, what? According to this doctor, the last few times that the wife had gone up there and they do your vitals, her heart rate was up. And I just have plain water, y'all, it's the Walmart water. So she asked the wife if any of the doctors had addressed it, and she says, no, I had no idea. Well, then she proceeds to tell this doctor about her symptoms. And the wife's been real frustrated because she'll tell the doctors these symptoms and they'll kind of blow her off. One of the last times she told the doctor about her symptoms, the doctor told her she had strep. Apparently there's some kind of form of strep going around that you don't get a sore throat and you don't get a fever. Never addressed the neck pain, shoulder pain, heart pain. Give her a script for antibiotic and sent her on her way. So it'd been hard for me to get her to go back to see the doctor. Well, she's stubborn. She says I'm stubborn, but she's stubborn. So she didn't want to go in. Well, I'm trying to think what prompted her. So because the doctor said that she should follow up, she got an appointment with her old primary left, so we're on HMO, so you have to have a primary. So at the end of the month, she's got a, what is it called? setup care. I'll think of the term in a minute. Anyway, well, it's extra long appointment, and they talk about your care, established care, that is. So he can kind of get to know her and her history and everything, but we were able to get into him that day. So she goes in, tells him what's going on and stuff, and they do an EKG. No blood enzymes. For some of y'all who don't know, when you have a heart attack, how a doctor described it to me, because they thought I had had one with my fibro. Y'all know the costochondritis feels like a heart attack. And so your heart reacts when it's having a heart attack. Your heart reacts kind of like a squid when it inks. When it gets scared, it inks. Well, your heart does the same thing. It puts out enzymes in your blood. And so when they do a blood test, they can detect those enzymes, and they know that you're actively having a heart attack. But he never did do those, do the blood work, and all I can guess is because at the time she went in to see the doctor, she wasn't having the pain in the chest. So she says, well, the EKG showed, and I'm a nosy Rosie, so when they did the EKG, I kind of looked over the nurse's shoulder, and I saw 3 blips on there with writing. And the doctor comes in, and he says, they saw something on the EKG, and according to the EKG, it shows that she might at some point, not then, that she might have had a mild heart attack. And it says age unknown, which means they don't know exactly when it happened. And the doc says, now this is a machine saying this based on the marks. He said, as a human being looking at you and the way you're saying the pain presents itself, I don't think you're having a heart attack. He said, but just to be on the safe side, we'll set you up with cardiology. Now, y'all, heart situations are, like, super important, right? She doesn't have an appointment with the cardiologist till next month. Yeah. So she's upset. She feels like they're blowing her off again. They should see her right away. She's scared to death. Still has to go to work. So that's been what's been going on behind the scenes. Me worrying about her, you know. Stress affects fibro people. You know, I say it all the time. And her being frustrated and stressed out and worried puts stress on me. Now, she doesn't do it on purpose, but if you love someone, how they're feeling affects you. You know, psychologist says, no, people have, you know, give the power to them or yada, yada, yada. You know, bullshit. If you love somebody and they're hurting and they're worried and scared, it's going to affect you. It just is. So, it's just been since the EKG, knowing that the appointment is so far away, her doctor did tell her if she has any problems that she should go to the doctor. Well, now she's mad. Well, she's been going to work every day, been having the heart palpitations every day. Well, yesterday when she came home, no, technically it's Tuesday. We went to the ER Monday. So Sunday, she was having the heart pains. Now, y'all, she's having these pains in a penitentiary. Okay? Inmates outnumber you. Well, 600 inmates. And you've got maybe 12 officers on the whole unit having to watch them. Yeah. So, and first time she got clammy and nauseated. So I get frustrated with her, and I tell her, why didn't you go to the ER? That way, if you're having a heart attack or whatever, they can do an EKG, they can do an enzyme test right away, and we can finally see what's going on. We'll have time. Well, yesterday, she leaves for work, and she's very unhappy, scared, but she goes to work, and I get to prepping my mukbang. She's going to work, daughter's not home, I have like a perfect time to do it. So I start prepping my mukbang. Well, I get a call and it's her. And she says, hey, she says, I just called out, I'm having those pains again. I'm on my way home to change, and then I want to go to the emergency room. And so I'm like, okay. Well, I put everything away. I changed to get ready, and we go. And I tried to do a quick video to tell y'all that I was at the ER, but there's so much equipment, I guess, that it's hard to get a signal, and I got it and it wouldn't let me post it. So this is me telling y'all. Hey everyone, Fluffy here. So I'm at the emergency room with the wife. Can't really say too much right now. She doesn't know I'm filming this. And so I may not tell y'all if she doesn't want me to. It's her privacy. So just wanted to let you know I was prepared to do a mukbang today. She had gone to work, and I was actually in the middle of preparing the food when she called and said she needed to go to the emergency room. So that's where we're at. So it was real frustrating because I'm like, I gotta tell my people no. So it was like a 1.5 minute video, so I guess it wouldn't have been, it's not a big deal, but, so we go in there, you gotta tell everybody the same thing like 3 or 4 times. Well, long story short, they did an enzyme test, did an AKG, they did a D-dimer. D-dimer detects if you have blood clots. Because they were saying if she had a blood clot in her lung, then it would present itself with the symptoms that she was talking about if it wasn't a heart attack. So they did the D-dimer. D-dimer came back slightly elevated. So they took her for a CT scan of her chest to see if she had a blood clot in her lung. Bottom line, she didn't have a heart attack. EKG came out fine. When they do the enzyme test, they do it as soon as you get there and then 3 hours later. Both enzymes came out fine. CT scan came out fine. He said that he feels like it's either costochondritis, which we have, and she's had it before. She was diagnosed with having it like a year ago. But she was on anti-inflammatories because of her knee and stuff, so it was pretty much left under wraps, because that's how you fix costo, is you can go on anti-inflammatories. Or pleurisy, which is kind of like liquid around the heart or something, but it's not congestive heart failure. It's just like fluid that builds up, like if you've had a cold or whatever. And of course she hasn't had a cold, but he figured it was one of those two. But he assured her that she needs to keep her appointment with the cardiologist is to rule out anything else. But as far as they know, that it wasn't a heart attack and definitely not a blood clot in the lung. So she's sleeping much better tonight. I feel better because you can see that she feels better, and I'm happy about that. So that's where I've been. So I don't ever want to fake happy. You know what I mean? I get in here sometimes and I don't feel well, and I'll tell you that I don't feel well. And so I'll think of funny stories or funny things to say to try to get myself in a good mood. But I can't fake laughter. I can't fake happy. So I've been kind of concerned for her. Even that last mukbang I did, I didn't know that if y'all noticed. I mean, the newbies aren't going to know, but I felt it was a little off. But it's all good now. So, on the way home, we got Schlotzsky's. I don't know if Schlotzsky's are nationwide, but we had it tonight. Ooh, excuse me. We had it tonight, and she goes, "Oh my God, this is so good." And she's like, "We need to do a Schlotzsky's mukbang together." We really need to, because our viewers are really wanting it. But it's just, you know what I mean? It just hasn't been, and that's why she hasn't done it, because she definitely can't fake happy nice when she's frustrated. So hopefully for a while this is it? And just like, when was it? her last day off. Yeah, her last day off, which was Saturday. I'm telling you, poor baby's had some issues. Second or third day off, I can't remember. Time gets away from me, but Friday night, I guess it was, so second day off. She starts getting a real bad... Look, y'all, I just noticed that. Did y'all see it? From the ER. I forgot it was here, and it was getting in the way of my seatbelt, so I ripped it off and I put it on her, and to get me back, she put it here knowing I couldn't reach it. That's funny. For a couple of nights, her shoulder was hurting her real bad, and that's what started the whole art, was the pain over here. So she, oh my God, it shifted. She has a high threshold for pain. She really does. I'm the sissy la-la. Maybe it could be the fibro. We've discussed that. So I told her, do you want to go to the emergency room? If nothing else, maybe they can give you a shot or something to get you through the night. And she's, you know, put it off. ER, the wait is so long. And finally, the pain got bad enough that we went. And it turns out that she has a bursitis on that shoulder. Didn't give her a shot. I gave her the prescription Tylenol 3, and she's like me. She don't like narcotics either. We still haven't filled it. But bursitis, you know, I insisted, and she doesn't usually listen to me. I'm supposed to listen to her with medical, but she, you know, wives. I made her get a heating pad on it, and this is a heating pad that you can sleep with, because you know they tell you no more than 15-20 minutes. Don't ever go to sleep with the heating pad on, because you can scald yourself. You can do yourself some internal damage. But this particular one, and I don't know what brand it is, every 10 or 15 minutes, like every 12 minutes or so, it turns off. Shuts itself off for about 10 or 15 minutes, and then it turns back on. So you plug it in, you turn it on, and all night long it's on and off and on and off, so you don't ever get burnt. Trust me, when I have my buttock flare, you know, when I'm a pain in my own ass, my labral tear, when it starts acting up, I'll do that. Kind of slip it in my underwear on the side, you know, so it's on my hip or on my butt cheek, and I just sleep with it all night long. So that helped her, and so she's gone back to the anti-inflammatories, and that really helped to clear it up. But and then what? 4 days later, we're back in the ER again. My poor baby cakes. So she went to bed tonight feeling a whole lot better, so I feel a whole lot better. But that's where I've been. I've just been kind of AWOL, and I apologize. I'm very frustrated, and I started getting frustrated because I'm like, damn it, they just got through understanding my 2-week flare. I start filming in a couple of them, and then I'm gone again. So when I wake up tomorrow, I'm going to finish the putting together the mukbang I was going to do yesterday, and I'll do another one. Well, this probably won't be out. Like I said, right now it's 4:17. I will start it uploading. I'll review it, and then I'll upload while I'm in bed, and hopefully it'll be processing and edited by the time I start filming the one later on today. So you'll have 2 back-to-back. I want to say I'll start pushing more out to catch up, but I don't really want to do too many. I mean, one time I did 3 in a row, 3 in one day. And it was the 3 where I think the middle one, or the last one, was the cutting up of the watermelon. I think that's the one I did, the 3. But I don't want to catch up on quantity and not have quality. You know, I really am kind of low rent because I don't have special lighting. You know, it's just me, my laptop camera. I don't even have a fancy camera. You know, I've got the lamp light. But I don't want the quality to suffer. I don't know. So what have y'all been up to? Oh my God, Mommy Tang is back. I saw her video. She didn't really explain a lot. I'm surprised she enabled her comments. I didn't comment. She got so many comments. I really don't think she can answer to everybody. Me, what, almost 400? Let all 400 of you comment, and that's fine. That's fine, you know. But I don't have. I get so far. I'm able to keep up with comments. And answer every single one of them. I got on my thingy and it was saying when I go to my analytics and it says that it's behind on posting comments. So if I'm late, it's really, sometimes it'll duplicate for me of a post, somebody's comment that I already commented on. Seriously? I already commented on this. What more can I say? But I try to answer each and every one of y'all as soon as I can see the post. But it's easier for me because I have no children. I have the dogs, but you know, they're pretty self-sufficient unless they need to go OUT. I can't say the word because little man's underneath my Snuggie. But so I have the extra time to answer them. Man, and I should have reported it. I didn't think about it till after. I took a narcotic and the hip's still hurting. Those chairs in the ER really did a number on me. Somebody called comment on Mommy Tang. It was only up an hour before I deleted it, and nobody responded, which thank you for that. But they called her the C word, which is the derogatory word for an Asian person. I'm not going to even say it. They said it twice, and about how she F's the neighbors or whatever. I forgot what the comment said. And then, oh my God, and I don't know if it's true, but they posted Mommy Tang's address. Well, if you don't believe me, see for yourself. I put the address. And the channel name, the person's name, it wasn't a name. It was something island, or you know what, like my wife's is love fruits and veggies. Well, theirs was something like that. It didn't aspire to a name, but from the clips of the videos that Martin Lewis posted about that lady giving Mommy Tang a hard time, the wording sounded just like her. So I know that her first channel got taken down, and by YouTube policy, you cannot make a channel. And she did. She changed her name a little bit. So I've given up trying to keep up with that woman. I won't say her name on here because she doesn't deserve that. I'm not going to make her famous. But I wonder if they took that one down and she's come up with this one. Because the wording sounded just like her. I wish I would have reported it before I deleted it. Because that's just not right. I don't care how much you don't like somebody. You don't give out the address. That's so dangerous. So dangerous. I wouldn't do that to my worst enemy. I got a lot of new subbies. The last week or so, my numbers kind of jumped up. To y'all, I say, welcome to my channel. Welcome to my YouTube family. I'm really happy to have you. This is although I don't talk about it often as I think I should, this is a fibromyalgia awareness channel. That's why Fluffy hates fibro. I do have fibromyalgia. I'm sure you've been watching my videos and you know that. I encourage my viewers to comment, to help each other out in the comments. Dialogue between you two, not necessarily just to me, is fine. I love that. I've got a kind and caring bunch, so I hope that you'll fit right in. I do not allow negativity or ugly comments on my channel. It's just not necessary. I want people to be kind. And I can take critique. Just be kind. You know, you don't have to get ugly. I guess y'all call them trolls, like that hateful person on my Mommy Tang video, the second one where I say that Food Network one, I'll delete it, and I will report. And if you're a subscriber of mine, I don't want my numbers up. If it means having somebody ugly as a subscriber, I will block you and delete you anyway. I don't want you to be subscribed to me if you can be mean. I want a place where people can talk and have fun and not worry about, oh my God, am I going to read a hateful comment? I hope that makes sense to y'all. So, but welcome. I want your input. You know, if you can tell us your story in the comments, if you have fibro too, if you have questions. I'm not an expert, but I'll sure try to help. We all talk so that we can relate to each other. You know, I'll tell you about my woes of the day or what's been going on with me, because when y'all tell me what's going on with you, I'm like, oh my God, I have that too. And I feel, yes, I'm a very messy person too. Oh, dog hair. Mosquito was on there. I'll be like, oh my God, I have that issue too. And I used to think I was the only one. And that's what I want. I don't want a lot of medical terms. I want, you know what, our bodies are assholes, and sometimes we just can't do something, you know. If you're having a flare, you know, you may read on there what other people do to help with their flares. And that's what I want. And if you don't have a chronic illness, and it's not just fibro, I have a lot of people have different chronic illnesses, just enjoy my mukbangs if you can. I try to keep it light. I don't want to fibro, because even the fibro people don't want that every day. Because if they wanted that, they could just sit home and do nothing and feel sorry for themselves, and I don't want that. I want them to have a good time. Well, am I being boring today, y'all? I say that all the time. But I'm thinking, did I really talk about anything? It's trials and tribulations of my wife going to the ER. Oh my God. I meant to say this and I can't believe that I haven't said it before. Her new primary, I swear to gosh, I swear, he looks and acts like Sheldon Cooper. The biggest nerd on the Big Bang Theory, the tall, thin one, the neurotic one. Mannerisms, the way he speaks, just like him. Just like him. And then we go into the ER last night we were there from like 1 in the afternoon to like 7:30 in the evening. So young he could be Doogie Howser. Get all the celebrities, man. But we try to joke around with the nurses, and we can get more bees with honey. Is that the term? Is that the saying? You can catch more bees with honey? Well, we try not to be buttheads. I get enough of that, you know? They're pretty sweet people. Pretty good crew today. Yesterday. I left one lonesome guy. How many of you like Spam? I love Spam. And I know us warriors really shouldn't eat processed food. Really shouldn't. But it's so good. I can't even tell you. I adore Spam. Could you tell? Straight out of the can. Oh, Betty? Stuff finally came in, and that's the part I shut it up before I was telling you. That item came in, so I was going to mail the stuff out yesterday. Of course, then the emergency room happened, so when I go to sleep and wake up, if I'm feeling okay, because usually I'm Vicodin hungover, I didn't want to take it, so I try not to drive. But if I'm feeling pretty good, I can get it out. I got the spoons ready, got the things ready. I want to show them on camera, but their little vein is all I'm going to say. And, you know, we all have different ideas, as mukbangers, as YouTubers. There's only so many ways that you can do a mukbang. You know what I mean? And so, sometimes, and I'll even say it, okay, I'm going to steal this idea from so-and-so. But it's not every little thing. And I have another YouTuber that I don't want to start any drama. And anyway, I'm not going to say it. I'm just going to drop it. Sorry, y'all. If I were you, I'd be being driven nuts, but I just don't want drama. So anyway, I may or may not show this item that I got. And Susan, I'm still going to send it to you, so when I send Betty's stuff off, I'll send that little item to you. It's not a big deal, it's just that something that when you look at it, you'll think about me. And go, oh, I wonder if she's got a video. And you can describe it in the comments. Got a few things decorated for the holidays. My daughter did it. She just came home one Sunday. Sunday? No, Friday she came home and she got off work early. She got like 60-something hours in 4 days. Her job. She got off early and went to the store and got some stuff for decorating. So if I get the rest of the house clean and pretty much just the carpet, because dog hair, dog toys, dog tearing up dog toys. And my daughter's shoes. My God, I find shoes everywhere. So if I can get it halfway picked up, I'll show you some of the decorations. What do you think? Think you'd like to see that? Just let me know. People do house tours, but among the many things I have wrong with me, I have motion sickness. Blair Witch Project was a bust for me, because all the back and forth and movement, I just was like the whole time. So some of the house tours are, Kimmy has a really cute house. A lot of her furniture and stuff that she has is IKEA. We love IKEA. We always said if we won the lottery, we wouldn't go to Neiman Marcus or the frou-frou stores. We'd probably take an 18-wheeler to IKEA. One of those, two of those, one of those. Anyway, I couldn't watch it all, because she's hand-holding and she's moving around and oh. That's why I have to, Nicky Martin, I love him to death, and I love watching his videos, but sometimes he twirls around, and that's just how he does it. And he shouldn't change just for me, but I have to watch it and pause it and go, okay. And then when my brain slows down again and stops, then I can watch them a little longer. Sometimes I have to give up. But, so I don't know if y'all want to see that. Well, let me know. And that's provided the wife approves that. But I don't think she'll have a problem with it. So we'll see. I can't believe that I'm eating this whole flipping bowl of barbecue chips. Yes, I can. You know me, remember? Chips. Why is that getting black? See, it's supposed to be, well, some of it's red. I guess it's red. The best part of chips. Best part of Cheetos. Oh, wait. Is that not classy? Look at your fingers. Oh, well. What are you going to do? Something I wanted to bring up. Now, I can't remember what it is. And we're 37 minutes in, so I'm going to probably wrap this up. That's a pretty long dang video for just this little bit of food. Thanksgiving's coming up. Are y'all ready? Fibromyalgia question. See how many of y'all answer me. Now, you warriors know, friends of warriors, in case you're on here trying to learn more about fibro, there's like 200 symptoms of fibromyalgia. I have a whole bunch of them, a whole mess of them. One of the things is itching. The pain presents itself by way of itching. And sometimes it just feels like you're being bit by ants. And because it's nerve pain and not like a regular ant bite or whatever, you scratch it, put alcohol on it, or take a Benadryl and it goes away. You can't scratch nerve pain away, even if it presents itself by way of as itching. So sometimes my wife has to tell me to quit because I get it on the tops of my feet a lot, where it just itches like friggin' hell, and I'll make myself bloody if I don't stop. Me getting in a hot bath. Told you, my miracle baths, y'all. You newbies, watch some of my videos. I tell everybody, soak in the tub, soak in the tub. But that'll help it. Sometimes. But sometimes How many of y'all have been somewhere out in public, a public event, somebody else's house, a restaurant, maybe in the car with some people who don't know what kind of issues you have, and you get that pinprick of pain, like somebody's got a voodoo doll and they just jab you somewhere and you're sitting there feeling okay. I mean, you've got the pain, this typical symptom, but you're sitting there and all of a sudden you go, ow, because you can't help it. And then everybody looks at you like you've lost your mind. I'll be like, it's fibro, don't worry about it, I'm all right. How many of y'all do that? Thank goodness it doesn't happen to me too often, but there's been some situations where it was like, never mind, don't worry about it. You gotta laugh. What are you gonna do, you know? Well, I really do look like I must have can of biscuits today, don't I? It was kind of impromptu. I thought I really wanted to film today, but I wouldn't have missed going to the emergency room for her to save my life. And I wouldn't have been able to, had she called me and said, look, I'm just going to go. You don't have to go. I couldn't film, you know? I think you understand. So hopefully for now, you know, she's in a good place. So we'll still have to find out exactly what's been going on with her chest pain. But as long as it's not a heart attack, you know, and CT scan would have showed something had it been real severe, because they do the whole chest, I think. So they haven't, excuse me, they haven't read the whole CT scan, you know, they kind of break it down, but they went in there specifically looking for blood clots and they didn't find any, so that was all the ER doc needed to know. So they find something else, they'll let us know, but her fear of the heart attack was the worst one today. So house is a hot mess. I'm looking around going, oh my god, I'll be hungover on this damn Vicodin tomorrow and I won't be able to do it. But by golly, I'm gonna get a mukbang. And it looks like the mosquitoes are gone, so if it's a nice day today, it was in the 70s yesterday by 2 or 3 o'clock. I know, after having that real bad cold front come through here. So if it's nice enough, I might do that mukbang outside. We've been keeping the door open, letting the dogs go in and out and in and out. So if it's a halfway decent day, I may do that. But, you know, or I'll be right here on the couch. So anyway, what do we got? 42 minutes. That's too damn long, y'all, for just Spam and chips. So I just wanted to explain. Y'all, hang in there with me. Hang in there with me. It's going to get better, so hopefully. But I'm having a real good time. Still having a real good time. I love all of y'all. I swear, y'all have just been my beacon, you know, on my bad days. You know, because it gets lonely in here. The 4 dogs can't talk back to me, so, but the wife has to work and the daughter has to work, you know. So, I just kind of, so I enjoy talking to y'all, and I really do feel like y'all, and I think y'all probably do it, some of y'all maybe, or it's just me and my crazy ass mind, but when the other mukbangers say something, I'll like answer back, whether I'm eating or not with them. I know, right? And I'm looking around going, hope nobody's peeping in the windows. Said the paddy wagon. That's not what they call it anymore, right? But y'all know, some of you people my age, the paddy wagon. So, oh, you know, P.O. boxes are kind of, with me, you know, I really enjoyed getting those packages. I know a couple of y'all have said that you were getting one together. If you've changed your mind, that's totally fine. Totally fine. But can you do me a favor that if you, when you send it, doesn't have to be in the comment section. You know, if you go to my channel and in the about tab, you click on it, and somewhere in there it says send a private message or send a message. That'll be a private message to just let me know to look out for it. I've gone a couple of times because I went like 2 weeks and I got scared because I went, oh my god, what if they sent me a package and I didn't know because they wanted it to be a surprise and they sent it back, because I've gone and there's been nothing in the P.O. box. And y'all spend the money to ship it. I don't want it to get sent back and then you're out that money. So if you send one, I'm not saying that you have to, just let me know, hey, you know, be on the lookout for it, so then I know to go and to go check it. So somebody commented, quit accepting gifts, and I put question marks like why, and they wouldn't tell me why. So y'all have a problem with that? Do you think it's wrong? Should I stop accepting gifts? I mean, I only did it because some of y'all really wanted to do it. So, but if the majority of you think it's wrong for me to accept gifts, I guess I can give away my, shut down my P.O. box. I don't know. What do y'all think? Just let me know. I'll go with the majority. But I made that comment. I'm like, ooh, I wonder how many people think that. I didn't get any negative comments, on that video I did of the P.O. box gifts. So the viewer gifts. So I don't know. That just seemed like a kind of an odd thing. Didn't explain. Just blurted that out. And I'm like, what? Why not? Are you concerned about the crap that I get? Hey, we like chocolate. I probably shouldn't have it. But some chocolate's good for you, doctors have said, the dark chocolate. Look, I'm trying to justify. We ate the baklava pretty slow. Oh, it was so good. From the first piece to the last. So, and Linda, the dog treats are almost gone. They've lasted all this time, so they really enjoyed them. And the dog toys get drug around those. Every time I turn around, one of them dang bones is laying around. So they really like that too. So anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up. God dang it, 46 minutes. Don't want to make a friggin' hour long for Spam and chips. Anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm kind of tired, so hopefully I can go to sleep. Hopefully Spike had worked enough where I could relax. It's just the hips from sitting in those horrible ER chairs. Y'all know they're not designed to sit long term in. So, and I don't get out much, and that's kind of to my detriment because then when I do go out, it kind of hurts. So anyway, God bless you all. Positive vibes out to each and every one of you. I sincerely mean that. I say that every time, but I mean it every time. Just spread love and kindness. That's what we need now. We've always needed it, but we need it now more than ever. So, y'all take care, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.